Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again, playing some more Terra Tech in version 0.2, a brand spanking, or not brand spanking, but the newest stable build. And before I get too far into it, as I always do, I'd like to thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy what you're about to see. I hope you feel welcome as ever. And just so you know, that if you happen to like this, and what you are seeing, it's completely okay to put a blue thumb under it, some comments as to why, and if you happen didn't like it, tell me why, and any feedback in general. You know, it'd be great to hear from you. And if you are new to the channel, you know, I do ask that you maybe test out that subscribe button. It might be broke. How about we find out? If it works, ding that bell, because then you'll get notified when I have something else that's new, and hopefully you'll be interested in seeing more. So with this one, got back to a little building in this episode. I noticed in the last one that my scrap, or Meginette, as I think I'm going to call it, was having some issues with the way it was built. Everything getting jammed in between all the, magnets, armor, everything. So I'm going to try and kind of rid myself of that problem and keep this thing driving longer, holding more, and I kind of think I'm going to go around with some Hawkeye utensils, we'll call them, because if you use them right, they are tools, not just weapons. Yeah, I kind of double thought that, and I noticed I got enough of them shotguns to probably go around this beast, so that's what I'll be doing. I wish I'd have thought about that 10 seconds earlier, eh? Ah, well. It's how a good way, or it's how I learn sometimes, and sometimes it's a good way of doing it. Trial and error. You never know. Just bump the block to the side. Keep moving. And yeah, I'm gonna put some of the big guns on too. I think I got a few bucks now, and I got some parts built up, so I might be able to tune this one up fairly decent. Now, some of the parts I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to buy. Just because, you know, you don't find a lot of the rare ones that often. Why, they're rare. So, yeah, pretty much just use the same base, just stripped her down. So, as in all of them, I kind of got an idea what I want it to look like and the overall idea of it. And yeah, up front's all business. And you notice my cannons, oh, they're wrong, they're backwards, they're not aiming. Well, that's intended. That's for when I get going through them tight spots where I don't want to explode everything. And then they turn when I want to blow up the enemy. So yeah, I'm starting to get into the aesthetics part of it here, because I don't really want it just to be ugly. I would like it to have some visual appeal too. Just trying to get a feel for what I want. I know I'm going to be using some armor on it because, well, shields are good, but they don't always work 100%. And when batteries go down, well, it's nice to have something to fall back on. I kind of thought these anchors would be a neat look, just to give it the bracket type of feel all the way through instead of having blocks mixed in. And as you can imagine, I'm going to be using a bunch of these. So now it's just a matter of getting everything kind of fitted up so it's all, yeah, it's one of those that's going to basically be symmetrical, except for front and back. Because who wants to blow up all the parts they're trying to collect? That'd just be kind of stupid, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm going to try and keep mine not to interfere with my guns either. So I'm hoping when the blocks are on the magnets, that most of them will stay out of the way of the fire. So the line of fire it's real hard on the inventory. Especially when you get some of these big guns firing away. I'll knock out a whole bunch of stuff. So this is kind of the basic idea of it. Needs a little refining and some prettying up, but I think she's going to hold quite a few more blocks this time, and it should work a lot easier. Hopefully not getting jammed up and having to unload as often because it's all under my wheels. Figure with it being up this high, maybe that'll stop that. I really frickin' hope so. It sucks when you get 3 blocks that jam you up, and meanwhile you could hold about 100 more. Yeah, I think that looks good. I like the black armor, or grayish black armor. Yeah, there we go, the inside corner. I'm trying to find ways to use them as much as possible. Most of the time it's just for an aesthetic look or whatever, but it's worth it. Now if we could just get one that would be the outside corner for the flat armor, I think that would be pretty sweet. Yeah, that looks better. Smooth, I'd say. Yeah, get this up here. One there. Yeah, we'll leave that one. Yeah, that's what I'm after. Okay, so now we got the basics kind of getting wrapped up here. And you notice I still got my battery bar that I can check for my battery levels. I always like keeping one of them visible. So yeah, now it's time to get a little more protection on this. I got the general layout kind of dealt with. Yeah, that bubble's a wee bit low, isn't it? Crud. Oh, we'll swap them around. That seems to be close enough. Most enemies won't shoot on top of me, I don't believe. So I don't think I have to worry a whole lot. Just have to worry enough, though. And yeah, just to pretty it up, while protecting it, of course. Yeah. A little bit there, a little bit there. Oh, didn't do that side. Man, I'm slipping. Or I'm getting ahead of myself. One of the two. Either one, it could be counterproductive. There. Now. Got them 4 spots right in the top there. I should probably do something with them. I really don't like leaving things undone. Or incomplete feeling. Well, I think that'll help me out on the top there. May not give me 100% protection from everything, but I think that'll be enough. This is meant to be kind of a follow-along unit, not front lines, take them all out. That's what those 2 other little guys are for. Save this guy for the cleanup. So yeah, like in my last one there, I mentioned that I got the little tiny guy for a scout, the medium guy for my battle tech, and this guy, which is now a battling scrap tech. Scrap collector. There, alright, that rounds it out pretty good. Now with a new evolved sense of firepower. Now let's get into some fighting. I like to fight. Oh, that guy eats pretty fast. If we were dancing, I wouldn't be able to keep up. Oh, look at this guy. He looks all brackety. I bet he goes boom real nice. One shot. Boom! Nice. He just went everywhere. Same with his buddy. Oh, he's still going somewhere. There, now he's going even faster. Oh, these little fellas. Oh, right in the faceplate. Oh, nasty. Oh, no, that ain't my wheel. Well, they're putting the hurting on me. Got my shields down. Better do some evasive driving. Oh, tagged you. What you got, fella? Oh, wow. That was a good one. Just to finish them off nicely. Now, what are you doing? I'm going to keep an eye on you for a second. Again, they knocked that missile off. I think there is a weak joint on there. Seems to always be those ones. Oh, yeah. Knew that was gonna take. Flip them right over. Gave him a heck of a day. Get out of here. You are not welcome. Ooh, another brackety kind of guy. Oh, I think it said rage out of the cage. Or it was in a cage, maybe. Oh, look at that guy. He's hiding. You sneaky son of a... Oh, they like being in the trees. I didn't think we were supposed to get too many of these in here. I come in here looking for a place to build. Trying to get back to the 0, 0 coordinates. As I said, this was meant to be an infinitely creative save. But along my journeys back to 0, 0, I have found quite a few battles. And I am not one to run from too many. Even if it costs me my tech a lot of the time. Because as you can maybe notice, I don't have my little guy with me. Or maybe I left him. I know I lose him at some point. Yeah, well. This is my little outpost at the, at the 1/0 coordinate. He might be on a different one, that turret that I'm building. But yeah, as always, lots of solar gems, some rechargeability. And yeah, we need a little storability for the hydro. Whoa, not out there. This ain't going to be nothing super special. Just enough to kind of claim the area, hopefully hold on and hold its own. So I figure the drills are a good way to keep the enemy population at bay. No, I'm not leaving it like that. No, that guy's just out of range. I'll get him in a bit. Hopefully he doesn't damage my stuff over there. I think it's my skew. Well, one of them. My AI. Oh, he's shaking. He likes dancing. There, get this rounded out a bit, get myself a platform to work off, and then we can really put some firepower to it. And there, a couple up that way, one over there, some there, a couple here. Oh, not there. Oh, yeah, there. Okay, now, some shields. 4 corners seems to be pretty effective. And yeah, we'll load this up. No getting in under here. I know it's not the best defended, but I did want them drills to stick out just that little bit. That way they'll actually damage some people instead of the shields bouncing them away all the time. That's depressing when you want to melee something and they just won't let you. It bothers me, I tell you. It really, really does. I call it the bubble bounce, and I am not quite a fan. Alright. Get some armament dumped under here. I think my dude's feeling a little naked. Not good. Never be a battle turret feeling naked. All vulnerable and such. Yeah. Rounds that out. Yeah, we don't really need that. Oh, get in the middle. No, not the, come on, get in. Alright, do it the hard way. I see how it is. There. Now, let's close this puppy up. And I will be almost good to call her something defended. Or not defendable. That means I'm defending it. It'll be offensive. In a good way. Doesn't hurt people's feelings, it just blows up tech. Yeah, try and get a little bit of an aesthetic appeal. A little pattern or design, if you will. But as I'm wrapping up this, and I think this video as well, I would like to ask that if you did like what you saw, throw the blue thumb underneath this, some comments as to why, or if you happen to be, why not. Hopefully why not, or the why nots are not a thing. Subscribe if you haven't. Ding the bell if you are just subscribing. If you're an old subscriber, ding the bell. Because I've noticed there's not 400 and some views on each video. So either you guys are taking a break, lost interest for a bit, or those notifications ain't getting to you. The YouTube channel setup has changed. And I think that's probably due to the bell notification is why a lot of maybe my viewers or subscribers haven't been seeing my videos. Or, you know, maybe they're just waiting for me to improve, which I am always trying to do, but feedback does help me. And also, if you happen to have a cool and original tech, do not forget the Saturday Showcase, where you can take an in-game snapshot of your tech or your save game, send it through the link and post from the description under my video, post it on the thread that I've set up on the Terra Tech official forums, and I will make the best dang video out of it as I can, and we'll give her a really good showing, and hopefully have a lot of fun in the process. Now, if you happen to not know what the in-game snapshot is, it's the little camera button down in the left bottom corner. Hit that, save it with a name, post it to the link. Save game, find your save game in your game directory, and same thing, post it to the link. I'll let you know when it's done, and hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I enjoy making them. So until next time, everybody, keep being awesome, keep having a good one. Bye.